The plate slipped from Elena's hand and shattered against the tiled floor just as the front door opened. She didn't even look down at the mess, she was staring at him. Daniel. Her husband. The man she thought she knew. He froze when he saw her expression, the tight grip she had on his phone, and the trembling in her shoulders. "Where were you?" she asked, her voice too calm to be natural. Daniel set down his briefcase slowly. "Work ran late." Elena lifted the phone. "Try again." He swallowed, throat tight. His eyes darted to the phone, his phone, unlocked because he'd forgotten to change the fingerprint access. Elena had seen everything in less than a minute. The messages. The late-night calls. The pictures he claimed were old. And the name saved as Aaron, even though it clearly wasn't an Aaron texting him heart emojis. She stepped closer. "How long, Daniel?" "Elena, please." He tried to reach for her hand, but she moved back. "How long?" she repeated, louder. He exhaled sharply. "It's not what you think." "It's exactly what I think." Her voice cracked, and the moment it did, Daniel's face softened with guilt. A small, painful laugh escaped her lips. "After everything we built, after everything we survived together." "Elena, I didn't mean for any of this to happen." She stared at him, stunned. "So it happened." Before Daniel could answer, the phone buzzed again in her hand. His face drained of color. Elena looked at the message, then at him. "She's waiting for you. At the same hotel you said you were meeting a client at 3 weeks ago." "Daniel, she sent you a picture." "I'm ending it," he said quickly. "I swear, I'm ending it." "Then why is she texting you right now asking if you're still coming tonight?" He had no reply. Elena's chest rose and fell sharply. She dropped the phone on the couch and stepped away from him as if he were diseased. Daniel followed, desperate. "Elena, listen to me." "No. You listen." Tears blurred her vision. "I gave you my loyalty, my trust. I gave you everything. And you threw it away for, what? A secret life?" He tried again to grab her hand, gently this time. "I was stupid. I didn't think." "That's the problem," she whispered. "You never thought about me." They stood in heavy silence. The broken plate on the ground felt symbolic, something shattered that couldn't be put back together neatly. Daniel's voice dropped to almost a whisper. "Elena, I still love you." She blinked slowly. "Then why wasn't I enough?" The question cut him deeper than anything she'd said. He opened his mouth, but she shook her head. "Don't answer. I don't want to hear excuses. Not now." She moved past him, brushing his shoulder. The contact made him close his eyes for a moment, like her touch hurt more now because he didn't deserve it. "Elena, where are you going?" he asked. "To breathe." Her voice was small but firm. "Something I haven't been able to do since I saw those messages." Daniel reached toward her again. "Please don't leave like this." But she didn't stop walking. When the door slammed shut behind her, Daniel sank onto the couch, burying his hands into his hair. He had known this moment might come, but now that it did, it felt like losing air, like drowning. Outside, Elena walked aimlessly down the street, tears running unchecked. Her phone vibrated, her best friend, Maya, texting, "You okay? Haven't heard from you all day." Elena typed back quickly, "I'm not okay. I need you." Maya replied instantly, "Drop location." "I'm coming." 5 minutes later, Elena was sitting in the passenger seat of Maya's car, inhaling shakily. "What happened?" Maya asked, eyes wide with worry. Elena's voice trembled. "Daniel, he's been cheating." Maya gasped. "What? No. No way. Are you sure?" Elena nodded slowly. "I saw everything." Maya gripped the steering wheel tightly. "Say the word, I'll go beat him with the wheel." A tiny laugh broke through Elena's tears. but she quickly dissolved again. What did I do wrong, Maya? Nothing, Maya said fiercely. Some men destroy good things because they don't know how to value them. Elena wiped her face. I don't know what to do. You don't have to know right now, Maya said softly. Just breathe. You're not alone. But deep down, Elena felt something sharp take root in her chest, not just heartbreak, but suspicion. The tone Daniel used. The panic in his eyes. The hotel. The secrecy. Something wasn't adding up. And she was going to find out what it was. If you're still listening, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and drop a comment to support more powerful stories like this. Back at the house, Daniel paced the living room like a man trapped inside his own mistakes. He tried calling Elena 3 times, but she didn't answer. The 4th time, it went straight to voicemail. He sank onto the couch again, staring at the silent phone. I messed up. I messed up so badly, he whispered to himself. His mind flicked back to the messages. To the woman whose name he never saved properly. To the promises he never should have made. To the double life he thought he could control. He rubbed his temples. Why did I let it get this far? He didn't have an answer. But he knew something now. If he didn't fix this, Elena would be gone for good. Meanwhile, Maya parked outside a small cafe and guided Elena inside. The warm lights and quiet atmosphere were the opposite of the chaos inside Elena's chest. They sat at a corner booth, and Maya pushed a cup of tea toward her. You look like you're about to fall apart, Maya murmured. I already have, Elena whispered. Maya reached across the table and squeezed her hand. Hey. You're stronger than you think. Elena nodded, but her eyes were unfocused. It's not just the cheating. What do you mean? It's the way he reacted, Elena said slowly. He wasn't just guilty, he was scared. Maya frowned. Scared of what? That's what I want to figure out. Before Maya could respond, Elena's phone lit up. Daniel again. She ignored it. Maya exhaled. You need space. That's fine. But don't let him twist the story when you go home. Document everything. Text messages. Calls. Screenshots. Elena nodded slowly. You think he'll lie? Girl, Maya said, raising a brow, he's already lying. Elena leaned back, staring at the ceiling. Why did he do this to me? What did I do to deserve it? You loved him, Maya said quietly. That's what makes it hurt. Elena's eyes welled again. I need to know the truth. All of it. Even the parts that will break me. Maya studied her. Are you sure? Elena nodded. I can't live in confusion. Back at the house, Daniel grabbed his phone again. He typed a message, deleted it. Typed another, deleted it. He didn't know what to say that wouldn't sound like another lie. Then his phone vibrated. A message from her. Don't panic. She won't leave you. She's too soft. Just keep calm and come tonight. We need to talk. Daniel's jaw tightened. Are you insane? He muttered under his breath, typing fast. Don't text me right now. Everything's a mess. She replied instantly. Then fix it. Come. We can figure things out. Daniel threw the phone onto the couch. What did I get myself into? He didn't want to go to her. But something told him if he didn't, things would explode in a much worse way. Across town, Elena and Maya headed back toward the car. Elena stared at the passing streetlights through the window, thinking about the messages, the hotel, the fear in Daniel's eyes. The puzzle pieces didn't fit, there was a missing truth. Maya glanced over. What's going on in your head? If he's still cheating, I'll leave, Elena said softly. But if he's hiding something else, something bigger, she trailed off, unsure where the thought even came from. Maya looked at her carefully. Do you think he's in trouble? I don't know, Elena whispered. But the messages didn't feel like a typical affair. She sounded controlling. Maya let out a low whistle. So you think he's stuck with a psycho? I think she knows something about him, Elena said. Something he doesn't want me to find out. They pulled into Elena's driveway. The lights inside the house were still on. Elena took a deep breath. Ready? Maya asked. No, Elena said. But I have to do this anyway. They walked in together. Daniel stood up immediately, relief and fear colliding in his eyes. Elena, thank God. Can we talk? Please. Maya crossed her arms. Say whatever you need to say. But don't gaslight her. Daniel flinched. Maya, this is between me and my wife. No, Elena said firmly. Tonight, it's between all three of us. Daniel's shoulders sagged. Fine. But, can we talk privately? Elena exchanged a look with Maya, then nodded. 5 minutes. That's all. Maya stepped outside, closing the door behind her. Daniel moved closer. Elena. I'm sorry. Truly. But there's more going on than you think. Her heart dropped. So you admit it? He shook his head. It's not exactly cheating. Daniel, don't play with my mind, she snapped. He raised his hands. Okay. I'll tell you. All of it. But you need to promise to stay calm. Elena stared at him, pulse racing. Tell me the truth, Daniel. He exhaled shakily. The woman texting me isn't just someone I messed around with. She's someone who can destroy my life. Elena's stomach twisted. Who is she? Daniel's voice lowered. My past. Elena felt her whole world tilt. And she hadn't even heard the worst part yet. Elena stared at him, barely breathing. Your past? What does that even mean, Daniel? He ran a hand over his face. I knew her years before I met you. And when things ended, they didn't end cleanly. Elena folded her arms tightly. Start talking. Daniel paced once, twice, then turned to face her. Her name is Talia. We were in a toxic relationship. She was unstable, jealous, and controlling. I broke things off, but she didn't move on. She kept popping up for years. Elena's voice trembled with anger. And you kept responding? She had something on me, he said quietly. Elena stiffened. What? Daniel hesitated, then looked her dead in the eyes. She has a video. Something stupid I did when I was younger. Something that could ruin my reputation and my job. Elena inhaled sharply. So you let her manipulate you? I didn't want to get you involved, he whispered. I thought I could handle it. And you thought lying was handling it? I was stupid. His voice cracked. I didn't cheat on you, Elena. I swear. But she wants me to. She keeps trying to pull me back into the same cycle. Elena's pulse hammered in her ears. So you were planning to see her tonight? He looked away. To tell her I'm done. That I'm telling you everything. That she can't hold anything over me anymore. I was going to end it. Elena's voice rose. At a hotel? At night? He flinched. It was the only place she agreed to talk. She doesn't listen unless she has control. That doesn't make sense, Daniel. Elena shouted. Why didn't you just come to me? Why hide all of this? Because I didn't want you to see that version of me, the one that got tangled with someone like her. His voice broke. I was ashamed. Elena shook her head slowly. Do you hear yourself? You let a woman blackmail you into secret meetings while you told me you were working late. He reached toward her, desperate. Elena. Don't touch me. He froze, pain washing over his face. Elena paced, hands trembling, heart pounding with betrayal layered on top of betrayal. Why didn't you tell me this from the start? Why wait until everything blew up? I thought she would get tired and leave, he whispered. She didn't. Instead, she kept messaging you. Calling you. Sending pictures. Elena's voice cracked. Do you know what that does to a wife? Daniel swallowed hard. I know. I hurt you. I'm sorry. You didn't just hurt me, Elena said softly. You broke something. Daniel stepped closer, voice shaking. I'll fix it. Whatever it takes. I'll block her. I'll take legal action. Anything. Just, don't give up on us. Before Elena could respond, the door opened and Maya stepped back inside. She took one look at Elena's face and immediately went to her side. What happened? Maya asked sharply. What did he say? Daniel opened his mouth, but Elena lifted a hand. Don't. I'll explain. They sat on the couch. Daniel remained standing, as if sitting would make him look guiltier. Elena exhaled shakily. He claims he didn't cheat. That she's blackmailing him with some video. Maya raised an eyebrow. A video of what? Elena looked at Daniel, waiting. Daniel's jaw tightened. A fight. A stupid street fight from years ago. I could have gotten charges. She filmed it. She always said she'd leak it if I ever left her. Maya blinked. Seriously? That's what you were hiding? It could ruin my career, Daniel said quietly. Maya gave a dry laugh. You know what else could ruin your career? Losing the only woman who actually loves you. Daniel pressed his lips together. Elena leaned forward, elbows on her knees. Daniel. I don't know whether to believe you. Everything hurts right now. I'll prove it, he said quickly. I'll show you the messages. All of them. Then show us, Maya challenged. Daniel took out his phone. Hands shaking, he unlocked it and handed it to Elena. She hesitated before taking it. Daniel swallowed hard. Go through everything. I have nothing else to hide. Elena opened the message thread with Talia. The first messages were older, angry, desperate paragraphs from Talia, short replies from Daniel. Then recent ones. Threats. Demands. Manipulations. A few pictures, none intimate, but painfully suggestive in intention. Pictures meant to provoke. Maya leaned over Elena's shoulder. Wow. She's insane. Elena kept scrolling. Then she found one message that made her breath catch. Your wife won't forgive you when she finds out what you did with me last summer. And I still have proof, Daniel. Elena looked up slowly. What did you do last summer? Daniel's eyes widened. Nothing. She's lying. She always lies. Then why does she say she has proof? Elena asked, voice shaking. She's bluffing. Daniel, be honest with me. He stepped closer, desperate. I swear, Elena. I didn't cheat. Maya folded her arms. Then what is she talking about? Daniel opened his mouth. And someone banged violently on the front door. All three of them jolted. Maya whispered, who is that? Daniel's face drained of color. No, she wouldn't. Elena's stomach dropped. Daniel, is that her? Another heavy bang, harder this time. A woman's voice echoed from outside. Daniel. Open the door. We need to talk. Elena felt her blood run cold. Elena's entire body tensed. Daniel backed away from the door like it was a live bomb. Maya whispered, Daniel, if that's who I think it is, you better start praying. Another bang, this one so hard the picture frame on the wall rattled. Elena, the woman shouted from outside. I know you're in there. Your husband and I need to clear some things up. Elena felt the air leave her lungs. She knows my name. Maya's jaw clenched. Open the door, Daniel. Let's hear everything. No, Daniel said immediately. She thrives on chaos. She wants attention. If I open that door, it will get worse. Maya scoffed. Worse than her screaming your wife's name on your porch at night? Really? Elena stepped back, trembling. Daniel, open it. I want to see her face. Elena, please, he begged, don't let her drag you into this. She wants to break us. Elena's voice was ice. You already broke us. The banging suddenly stopped. Silence. Elena glanced at Maya, who mouthed, maybe she left. But then a shadow moved past the frosted window beside the door. A voice whispered, too calm, too eerie. Daniel, if you won't open this door, I'll make sure Elena sees everything. Maya muttered, oh, she's crazy. Elena had enough. She marched to the door before anyone could stop her and yanked it open. Talia stood there, beautiful, wild-eyed, and smiling like she owned the night. Her hair was messy, lipstick smudged, and her expression held the kind of confidence that made Elena's stomach twist. Well, Talia said softly. The famous wife. Daniel rushed forward. Talia, stop. But Talia lifted a hand, silencing him. Her eyes stayed locked on Elena, studying her like a rival she had waited too long to meet. You look sweet, Talia said, as if giving a compliment. Too sweet. I can see why he married you. You're safe. Elena clenched her jaw. Leave. Oh, I will, Talia said. After I clear something up. Daniel stepped between them, voice cracking. Talia, don't. But she shoved him aside effortlessly, stepping up to Elena like she belonged in the doorway. You deserve the truth, Talia whispered. Elena felt her heart slam against her ribs. Say what you came to say. Talia smirked. Last summer, your husband and I met. We talked. We had drinks. Liar. Daniel shouted. Talia didn't even look at him. She pulled out her phone. I have proof. She tapped the screen, and Elena saw a video thumbnail, Daniel entering a hotel room. Alone. But Talia's voice in the background. Elena's blood ran cold. Daniel. That video is manipulated. Daniel shouted. She edited it. She's been using it to control me. Talia shrugged. Believe who you want. But he came to me. And he wasn't thinking about you then. Maya stepped forward. Listen, you psychotic. Talia raised a brow. Cute friend. Elena felt tears prick her eyes. Daniel, did you go to that hotel? Yes, but. That's enough, Talia cut in. Your marriage is already broken. Don't hurt her more. Elena swallowed hard. Why are you doing this? Talia's face softened, almost sadly. Because he promised me things he never delivered. Because he walked away like I was trash. Because men like him think they can play with women and build perfect little families afterward. She smirked darkly. I didn't let him forget me. Daniel's voice broke. Elena, I never cheated. I swear. She's twisting everything. Talia laughed. Oh, sweetheart. He never tells the full truth. Elena's knees weakened. Maya held her steady. Talia stepped back, lifting her chin. You two talk. Decide whether you're rebuilding or breaking up. I've said what I came to say. She winked. But trust me, this isn't over. She turned and walked away, heels clicking on the pavement like a countdown to disaster. Elena slowly closed the door. The silence inside was suffocating. Daniel stepped closer, tears in his eyes. Elena, please. Don't let her lies destroy everything. Why didn't you tell me about that hotel? She whispered. I was stupid, scared, ashamed. It was before we got married. I didn't cheat, Elena. I swear on my life. But you hid it, she whispered. You hid her. You hid everything. Daniel's voice cracked. I was trying to protect you. You protected yourself, she corrected. He sank to his knees in front of her, hands shaking. I'm begging you, don't give up on me. Elena's tears finally fell. Daniel. I don't even know who you are anymore. Maya stepped forward gently. Let her breathe. Daniel looked at Elena like she was slipping away from him inch by inch. Elena, he whispered, tell me what to do. She wiped her face with trembling fingers. You're going to the police tomorrow. You're reporting her. You're ending this. Daniel nodded quickly. Yes. Anything. But after that, Elena swallowed, voice breaking. We're taking a break. Daniel froze. No, please. I need space. I need clarity. And I need to heal, she whispered. You've given me too many wounds to pretend tonight never happened. Daniel bowed his head, sobbing quietly. Maya wrapped an arm around Elena as tears streamed down her face. The house felt colder. Quieter. Emptier. Outside, Talia paused across the street, watching the window with a smile. The storm was far from over. If you want part 2 of this story, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment part 2, so we can continue the drama.